The next goodie brought me way back to my grade school days. Hey y'all. Today I am sharing with you what was inside August 2023's ALC Yarn Club. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nikki. I am the creative behind Avery Creations and ALC Yarns. Let's just dive in. The theme for August Yarn Club was Memory Lane, and I had so much fun putting this package together. Just all these feelings of nostalgia and taking things back to like when I was a kid. I pulled out some old pictures, back in the day when we actually had pictures developed before the digital age. And it was so much fun just to go through those pictures and just kind of take a trip down memory lane. So that is where I pulled some of the inspiration for the colorways for August. Let me dive in and show you what the extras were. The first extra was this assortment of saltwater taffy from Taffy To You. It is a bag of their favorites mix. Y'all, this taffy is so good. Taffy To You also has like a monthly subscription box, and I just love their theme. I should have refreshed my memory on this, but we're just gonna go with it. You can subscribe and they will send you a box of taffy every month, and you get 3 different taffies, one to share, one for you, and one to gift. And I just really love the thought behind that. Plus, I think you get some extra little goodies in there too, along with your taffy. So it was really fun to have them in our box because their taffy is so good. And it just reminded me of the different flavors of taffy when I was a kid. So again, it is a favorites mix by Taffy To You. The next goodie brought me way back to my grade school days. It is this mini composition notebook. I remember having the big composition notebook in this color because back in my day, it was before they actually come out with these in different colors. And I like to have a mini little notebook in with my project bags and things like that so I can take notes, or they're great to pop it in your purse. I'm still a pen and paper gal, and I need a physical list that I can write on. So I thought this was just perfect to add in there. And the next extra goodie is one of my favorites. Again, I said I'm a paper and pen gal, so it is one of those pens that has the multicolored ink in there. I remember playing with these as a kid, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. So you've got all of these fun little colors, and again, it's just super fun just to kind of click. I just love pens, and this was such a throwback. The next extra goodie is this super cute ALC Yarns coaster, and this is the exclusive extra that my deluxe and premium members received. This just brought me back to when I was a kid, and they had these thick cut papery coasters. I don't know. Does anybody else remember these from their childhood? It really surprises me how much I use these coasters. I know I at least have 2 in here at my desk that I use, and then I have 2 or 3 around my recliner. I have one of those oversized recliners that has a really thick armrest, so I'm constantly putting my hot coffee there in the mornings, and if I don't use my Yeti cup, it leaves this little ring. So I've been using this for my coffee in the mornings. I just thought it was a super cute throwback item that I could add in the yarn club. Let me just show you all of the extras together. We had this multicolored clicky pen, the mini comp notebook, saltwater taffy, and an ALC Yarns coaster. Now that you have seen all of the fun goodies, let's get to the yarn. So in my yarn club, I have 3 different colorways each month. And the first colorway I don't know. This is really close to being my favorite. This is roller rink. I cannot tell you how many birthdays I had at the roller rink near the town that I grew up in. And there are just so many of my childhood memories wrapped up in going around and around and around in the roller rink. So this is roller rink. These colors just made me think of 80s, early 90s. You've got this like aqua color. For some reason on the screen, it's kind of showing up blue, but it's more of like an aqua color. And then this really hot pink and black. And it just made me think of when they turned the lights off at the roller rink and you had the black light. So you have black and then you have these like pops of like glowing neon color. So that's where the thought behind this colorway came from. And this colorway just makes me so happy. Funny story about the next colorway, I actually ended up giving all of it out. I always try to keep like one of the colorways so when I do these Yarn Club reveals, I can show you. So I'm gonna have to show you a photo of the yarn. This one is just black and white. I will actually put it up on the screen here because you can probably see it a little bit better. But it was black and white, and I called this one Memory Lane. And the thought behind this was I remember as a kid going through like family photos, and a lot of them were in black and white. And as a photographer, I love black and white photos. There's just something about black and white photos. I guess it's because you're not really like distracted by the colors. Some things are more sharp and you really kind of pay attention to details. So this was Memory Lane. I will also put a photo of roller rink up here so that you can really see the colors of it. And it may show up true in the video, but for some reason I was seeing kind of blue when I had it up there and it was more of an aqua color. The third colorway was also so much fun. One, because it was all speckles, and two, because it reminded me of one of my older colorways called Mood Swings. So it was kind of a trip down memory lane for me because I was using some of the colors and the technique that I used for one of my favorite colorways. And this one is called Light Bright. It just made me think of the Light Bright that I had when I was younger. I actually think my husband came up with the name for this. It was really cute because he even like spelled it for me. He's like, it's Litebrite. And I was like, I am so glad that you told me that because I would have just spelled it with GHT. Anyways, it was really cute because he doesn't always get like super excited about my yarn club, but he was really into Light Bright. The other fun thing about Light Bright is every single skein turned out differently. And that is just the nature of doing all speckled yarn. So this is Light Bright. And I also love how different it is on different bases. This base is my plush worsted base. And here is my sock base. And another sock base. I also had this on my DK weight base and I used it to make a Sophie scarf. This is a pattern by Petitie Knits called the Sophie Scarf. And it is just one of those really fun, almost mindless patterns. This is the second one that I made. It was just one of those patterns, like, I feel like I always need one on my needles. It's a great, quick and easy knit that is perfect for gifts. This is Light Bright worked up in a simple garter stitch pattern. And I love how we kind of have a fade going on. It's really hard to show when I can't show all of it on the screen. But you got light here, and then it starts getting darker. It's really pretty. So here are 2 of the 3 colorways from August Yarn Club. And again, here are the extras. We had the saltwater taffy, we had the coaster, the adorable mini comp notebook, and then the super fun multicolored pen. That is a wrap for August Yarn Club. Let me know in the comments which one of the 3 colorways is your favorite, and if any of the extra goodies took you on a trip down memory lane. If you want to claim one of these extra Yarn Club packages from August, I will post a link below to my yarn shop because I will be listing all of these extras in my shop before I claim any more for myself. I am eyeing this one to be a really cool pair of socks. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this, I would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, happy yarning. Bye for now.